Hello, it's me again. I'm Cassie, and I had this random idea yesterday as I was cleaning up my apartment that I should do a video just speaking to the camera and talking about some stuff. My first thought was about productivity, like I'm in a weird state right now where I don't have school, but I have a lot of important things to do, but I procrastinate and I'm trying to beat procrastination, but I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. So I thought while I was doing my chores last night, while I was washing my clothes and reorganizing them, I was starting speaking to myself. So why not speak to you? Why not use this time to talk? So let's fold my clothes and speak about productivity and time management. We can call this talk fold and talk. I don't know. I struggle a lot these days with everything that I have to do for university and my personal life. And I know that I haven't seen a lot of my friends for months, and I just have a 5 minute time or 1 hour in a Saturday, which is not enough, I know. Also, don't judge, please, my folding skills. I'm awful at it. I'm awful at placing them inside my wardrobe. Please don't judge. Be kind with my folding skills. It's the only time I have to fold, so yeah. Everything like is falling on my head and I don't know where I will find the time to do all my work, to clean my house, to wash the dishes and clean my clothes and then fold them and put them in the wardrobes because I don't have time to iron my clothes. It's like no, it's an activity that I choose not to do, only with specific clothes, like the everything that I work in the hospital, my underwear, for obvious reasons. There was a time that I had everything under control. I had like a very well structured program. I was waking up at 5:30. I had an hour of German or doing a task to get it out of the way, and then I would go to school, and after school I would come home and prepare a quick dinner and then read and do all my other activities. But 5:30 right now it's not an option. I don't sleep enough. I don't sleep well. I can force myself to wake up at 5:30. It worked for a lot of time. I wish it worked now too, but it doesn't. Some days I come home from dancing and I'm super tired, but I have to stay up and clean the dishes or finish a task or write something or buy something. It's all too much. These days I'm trying to do little by little every day. And what I mean by that, I try to separate my tasks into different days of the week so I don't go all in and take care of the whole house at the same time. I can't do that, and physically and because I don't have the time, it doesn't work for me anymore. I do, for example, on Monday I have limited time. I have a lot of hours of lessons, so I just do little things. I wash some clothes, or I wash the dishes, or I will get takeaway so that I don't have to wash the dishes. I will wake up. I will wake up like at 8 or 9 o'clock, uh, which is fine. But I will wake up at this time. I will do like I will vacuum the house. I'm lucky because I have a robot vacuum and it really helps me. But to vacuum, I have to move everything from the floor so it doesn't get tangled everywhere. So yeah, separating everything, I find that it works for me. Not always, but most of the times. So it's something like I will vacuum and then I will mop the floor, or I will make my desk. It's important to have a clean desk when you want to be active. You don't have the time. Okay, it's not always easy to have the time. The last week, or it was the week before last week, I don't know, 2 weeks before, I think, I was like super pressured with exams and everything, and my house was like a wreck. It was so dirty and so messy, and I couldn't like look around me. I felt so ashamed of myself, so I had to clean only my desk. I cleaned only my desk. I saved time, of course, and I could work more carefully, and I could be focused on what I was doing. My first advice, or what works for me at the best, is like separating my tasks. Even my work, it also works with my work. Like, I always read in productivity books and everything that you have to eat the frog first. Like, oh, it fell. It was clean. Oh my God, rest in peace, blanket. I was saying that in the most productivity books I was reading that eat the frog first, do the hardest task first. Oh, and then you will be left with easy tasks. Why? Why would I want to do the first task when I don't want to do anything at all? How will this thing boost my productivity and take me into the working mood when I don't want to work at all, when I don't have the time and I'm really pressured and stressed? Like, it doesn't work for me. It never worked for me. Like, I have tried this a lot of times. I have tried to eat the frog first, but it doesn't do anything. It just makes me more pressured and more stressed, because I feel like I'm not capable of finishing this hard task. So I feel like I'm a failure, and I feel like the whole world is falling apart. And like, I can't do anything. And literally something personal that a lot of times I feel so incapable of doing anything. I can do anything at all. This tactic doesn't work for me. Try and do little things first, small and little and easy things first, so that I can boost my self-confidence. I can boost my dopamine levels. I can say a bravo to myself, and then continue with the hardest parts, and then be more productive and can organize my time better, because when I start with the hard part, I lose a lot of time to focus, to start, and to find guidance on what I'm doing. So yeah, that's not for me. Another thing that I do when I wake up early, because there are still days that I manage to wake up early when I'm not that tired, I tend to do the things that will be hard on me the rest of the day. Like, not hard, like eat the frog, but hard, boring. I do the boring stuff that doesn't require much thinking, or doesn't require my attention, but are super boring. And while I'm still under the influence of sleep, I don't have the time to process the boring stuff, and just I'm getting them out of the way. Apart from my study tactics, I know that some of the things that work for me won't work for you. So I wanted this just to be an easy talk and share my experience with you. To be honest, I haven't really found the best way to stop procrastinating and stop wasting my time and fooling around with social media or with distractions. I really haven't found that, to be 100% honest with you. I'm going through that. Like, it's an ongoing process. Learning is an ongoing process. And learning how to manage my time and how to read is also an ongoing process. I will make mistakes. I will find things that work for me now, but in 1 month or in 2 months, while my program is like super saturated with stuff, tactic won't work, like the 5:30 waking up in the morning. It doesn't work for me right now. Another important factor for me is to have a routine. I know it's like the most super basic advice someone can tell you, like, yeah, a routine helps, especially when you are someone that gets distracted easily. Routine helps you stay coordinated. Having a routine, like, keeps my mind on track. I know I will wake up, I will make my coffee, I will make some breakfast, even if it is the same thing that I ate yesterday. It helps me. It helps my body to function better and get into what I want to do faster. Usually in exams, I like to have a company when I'm studying. It helps me also be focused. And so I wake up, I make my coffee, I drink a lot of water, I make my breakfast, I read some pages of the book I'm currently reading, and then I start doing Pomodoros, 50-10 or 60-10. It still works for me. I can't focus for more than an hour, I think. Sometimes I do, but I'm not that type of a person that starts reading and then after 10 hours of just being and just reading and reading, stops for a break. No, I need frequent breaks. I need to clear my head. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to walk. I need to oxygenate. I need to bring oxygen to my body and my brain. I need to take a breath from what I'm doing or working, studying, or whatever it is that you are doing. So frequent breaks also help, but not on my phone. My phone distracts me like the most. I don't remember how I started this section, if it is a section. Okay, it's not a section. I'm talking freely, no problem. Another thing that it wastes my time is my phone. It's a killer. Like if I take my phone, I'm losing everything. So what I do this, and it's like the most helpful thing. Forest. I just put the section that it doesn't allow you to go out of the app, or it like locks all the other apps, something like that, while it grows a tree. Is the right way to say this. Yeah, while it grows a tree, I'm working and I don't get distracted from my phone. Also, in general, distractions are like I need an empty space when I'm reading, so I'm taking everything out of my desk, like books or pencils. I just have my iPad or my book or the laptop or whatever I'm working right now. I just have what I need and nothing else. My brain can easily be distracted and think like a bazillion of different things by external distractions. My sharpener. There was one time I was reading and I saw my sharpener and it reminded me that I couldn't like sharpen some of my pencils and that I needed to get another sharpener. And then I remembered that I needed to get a lip liner. And then from the lip liner I remembered, like, you get this. It was a mess and I had lost like 5 or 10 minutes thinking about random stuff like that started from that freaking sharpener. So everything goes, clean space, everything you need in front of you. I know that I'm just another person that says random things about productivity. I'm not an expert. As I said, I am still learning. I am still trying to evolve and be better at what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the ways to be focused and work and manage my time and post on my social media or make my YouTube videos. Like, it's something new for me. Read my books, like it's very important for me to have the chance in my day to read my books. It helps me decompress. But there are the days that I don't have the time, and it's okay. The thing that I really want to mention though is that we don't have to be productive all the time, or it's not bad if there's one day that we wake up and do nothing, stare at the ceiling, or go out for a coffee, or even scroll on social media, which it's something that I really don't suggest. But some days our freaking brain needs to relax. We need to relax. Oh, this is not dry yet. One moment. What was I saying? Sometimes not doing anything is something. It's needed. We are bombed every day by people doing things, reading or producing or working or showing us how successful they are at what they're doing. And I'm so happy about those people. They really motivate me. But some days I just want to be myself. I want to be a 27-year-old that doesn't want to do anything, that needs a day on its own. I need a day to relax. I need a day to go out for a walk. It doesn't matter that my house is like a mess or that I have some exercises to do, or I have some chapters to read, or I have to write something. It doesn't matter. If my body says no, I will say no, and I will take that time to relax and not feel guilty that I'm not being productive while others are working. The most important thing is to remember to just do whatever is best for you, because at the end of the day, you only have you. You only have yourself, and if you don't nurture yourself, it won't help you when you need it the most. So yeah, I don't know if I will keep doing this type of video, because I don't know if my thought process is making any sense, if I have logical connection between what I'm saying, or I'm just bombing you with my random thoughts. But it like made me not thinking about folding my clothes, which is one of my worst activities to do in my house. I would probably do this in the double time if I wasn't speaking and being concentrated on speaking to you. Till next time, bye.